On the floor, getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. And looking at the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Bogdanovich out there with Simmons. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And, Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Now, here's Schroeder. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Bogdanovich has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Nets. Simmons against Giannis. Driving in, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Middleton after Ben Simmons hitting the 3. And Middleton kicks to Trent. Floats one up. Here's Portis. Plays it up and banks it in.
A big board and a bigger putback from Bobby Portis.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Outside, Simmons. Nets passing it around. Johnson, the pass to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Claxton throws it down.
Textbook pick and roll, great execution, and a slick pass from the German point guard.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lillard against Schroeder. Lillard outside. Pass to Portis. Nice move. And Portis throws it down.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Magic. It's Claxton high post. Working on Portis. He had a nice open look right there.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Portis a screen on Bogdanovich. And Middleton kicks to Portis. Pass to Trent. Now Antetokounmpo. Middleton inside the three-point line. Ready by Bogdanovich. Nets leading by 5. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. The Nets with the lead. Simmons passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Simmons. Schroeder with the ball. Claxton a screen on Lillard. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, we see Schroeder stepping up more as a distributor, leading this ball club now.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Middleton against Bogdanovich. And here's Middleton. No scoring in this one. And the rejection by Claxton. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Bucks trail by 9. Trent with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. The shot by Lillard wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Lillard against Schroeder. Now Claxton. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Lillard with the bucket.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. Pass to Claxton. Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 7. Middleton left side. Here's Trent. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Middleton the pass to Lillard. Pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Lillard. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 7. Now Schroeder covered by Lillard. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Now Schroeder. Claxton a screen on Lillard. It's all about Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. And the rejection by Claxton. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Bucks making a change here. Lights checked in. Off the inbound pass. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 5th best, Nick Claxton.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Schroeder. Johnson outside. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, the Bucks trailing by 4. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
Chris Middleton can guard multiple positions out there, and his defensive effort solid on that play.
Brent, it's hard to find someone better, isn't it, than Bojan Bogdanovich if you're looking to space the floor.
No doubt about it, one of the better spot-up shooters over the last decade that this league has seen. And Bogdanovich has deep, deep range, so that spacing is going to allow other guys to do their work. This is the kind of guy you want in a half-court setting to make a lot of things happen.
Now, here's Lillard. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And the shot goes down.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Johnson outside. Pass to Bogdanovich to end the cold streak. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And Wright kicks to Lillard. Five to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks. So it's Brooklyn now. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
It would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. They put up a good fight, and they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. And Thomas subbed in for Bogdanovich. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Schroeder against Lillard. Pass to Thomas. And he can't bank that one in. Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Prince in the corner. Wright outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Free throw drops for Wright. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Thomas, that's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-6 run. Lillard outside. Lopez up top from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Now here's Schroeder. Paxton a screen on Lillard. Here's Schroeder. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks leading by 4. Lillard left side. Puts up a 3. Lopez, no luck. The Nets shooting 40% here in the early stages. Here's Schroeder. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Schroeder can be very persistent when he drives to the hole, which is why the D decided to let him pull up for that shot.
Right, the pass to Prince. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lillard from outside. The rebound by the Nets.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Another shot. And Wright pulls it down. Here's Prince. He gets it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Bucks leading by 5. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. Taurean Prince is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Wright in at point guard. In transition, here come the Nets. All going up court. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, a definite strength of Schroeder. Seems to have a knack for knowing when to get rid of that ball.
The Bucks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Wright. Lopez with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Prince outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Thomas kicks it over to Schroeder. Connaughton against Thomas. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
First one falls for him. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
And the Nets making a change here. Brownie's checked in. Now here's Wright. He's got 6. Now here's Middleton over Williams. Middleton can't get it to go.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Schroeder kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Thomas. Over Middleton. Thomas, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Wright with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Trent. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
A free throw drops for Trent. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Trent hits them both.
Such an important cog in this team's offense. When he's on the floor, Trent Jr.'s role is to try to score as much as possible.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Thomas sets a screen for Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. A 3-ball. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 3-point lead. Trent with it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Schroeder. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Schroeder's got 7 points. Bucks leading by 3. Trent outside. Prince outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. For 3, Middleton. They get it again. Trent. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich comes in for Williams. On the free throw, no good.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's the floater. Trent can't hit. Nets trail by 5. And here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Pass to Simmons. Fades back. The shot's good. He's got 9.
And every jumper Simmons makes gives the defense more to think about. That's a nice shot.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Lillard looking around. Lopez kicks to Prince. Lopez dishes to Lillard. Teardrop shot. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Prince. Here's Schroeder. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Brook Lopez third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Bucks on defense. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas against Prince. Upside Thomas over Prince. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 6. Lillard the pass to Middleton. Prince with a screen on Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Middleton dishes to Prince. From deep, Trent. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Thomas on the wing. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Lopez, a screen on Schroeder. In the corner, Middleton with it. And the 3 off target.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Schroeder.
Yeah, Schroeder just letting this long shot fly when he finds the angle he wants.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Johnson, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's DeLon Wright in for Chris Middleton. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Lopez, a screen on Schroeder. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Shoots over Johnson. And the Bucks miss again. Nets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. The tray. And the Nets, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Bucks trail. Giannis outside. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Nets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Johnson. Right against Schroeder. Here's Simmons. And a wide open look for Claxton. Off target from three-point range. The Bucks shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Here's Lillard. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, usually Lillard does damage from way outside, but he can get to the mid-range and score some buckets.
Bogdanovich passes to Schroeder. Paxton a screen on right. Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Milwaukee leading by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. And here is Wright after Bojan Bogdanovich getting his shot to go from deep. Lillard against Schroeder. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 5. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And he makes the first. And the Bucks making a change here. Bojamp's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Lopez. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Lopez has got 5 now.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Claxton finds Schroeder. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard with it. Trent outside. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. Connects from 3-point range. He has 7.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The 10-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Schroeder's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Lopez, a screen on Simmons. And to Kumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
It's the Nets now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Trent against Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Inside. The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses. No luck that time either.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. .115 left here in the second. Schroeder against Lillard. Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Hey, yo, right here.
Portis sets the pick for Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do. You love Lillard because he loves the game, and this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist, and it being Dame time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but it feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounds, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
When I look at the Nets, it's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young, but they're probably feeling a little desperate for that first win.
Yeah, if you include the offseason, it's been months, Shaq, since this team's won a game. Not a great feeling.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Giannis with the muscle!
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Nets trail by 10. Now Schroeder. Johnson inside. Defended by Trent. And the shot is good from Johnson. Here's Lillard. Outside Portis. Shoots over Schroeder. Portis can't get it to go. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That's good from Schroeder.
Hard to teach speed, and for over a decade, Dennis Schroeder has shown you plenty of it.
Brooklyn trailing. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. And the rejection by Giannis. To the inside. Shakes him. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Simmons. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 4th, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Johnson, the pass to Simmons. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 9. A finish. There's Giannis with the slam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Simmons. Claxton finds Bogdanovich. Claxton a screen on Portis. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. Brooklyn on defense. 11-point game.
There's the size going to use for Bogdanovich, putting extra pressure on the opposition.
Pass to Johnson. Now Claxton. Down low. Outside for Simmons. They double him with Giannis. Back to Claxton. Just 4 to shoot. From deep 3-point territory. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Middleton inside the 3-point line. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, not sure. I would think the first guy you want to box out would be Giannis.
Here's Schroeder. 15 points in the game. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Lillard outside. Pass to Middleton. Over Bogdanovich. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Outside, Simmons. Claxton sets the screen for Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Tries the spin move. Well, good with the triple. Bucks leading by 11. Lillard the pass to Giannis. Now Middleton. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Ben Simmons.
Middleton doing a good job of being creative and finishing a difficult look.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 15. Simmons, a screen on Lillard. Schroeder dishes to Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Looking now at the numbers for Middleton. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Nets trail by 17. Now here's Schroeder. Johnson outside. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Pass to Simmons. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And the Nets miss again.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 22 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Nets trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Schroeder. Middleton against Bogdanovich. Paxton a screen on Middleton. Bogdanovich, that's for two, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, there is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Johnson outside. Schroeder kicks to Simmons. Looking to end the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bobby Portis.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. White's checked in. Good on the second free throw. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 22 points for him. And it's Lillard missing.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Johnson, left block shot on the way. And it's in off the backboard. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Middleton. Lillard outside. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 17.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Portis. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced the defense into a foul.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
Middleton hits them both. And here is Simmons. 10 points for him. Johnson outside. Back to Simmons. The three from Bogdanovich. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Milwaukee leading by 20. Lillard with it. He's got 17. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses. On the floor, in the locker room, he really, truly sets the standard.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Just 5 to shoot, and taken away by Johnson. To the middle, and stolen by Lillard. All by himself. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Ben Simmons.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The Bucks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Now Thomas. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it out to Johnson. Looking for Finney-Smith, and he gets it there. 4 on the clock. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the basket by Johnson.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 24 points for him. Over in the corner, Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. .156 left in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Johnson. Simmons, a screen on Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. It's Thomas outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And he uses the glass on the layup. That's now 26 points for Giannis.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
1:22 left in the third. Simmons passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Simmons. Thomas surveying the D. 5 to shoot. Nice move. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Bogdanovich against Middleton. Over Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. .16 seconds left in the third quarter. Lopez from long range. Rebound by Williams. Pass to Clowney. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Brook Lopez is out there with Prince. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Lillard in at the 2. Nobody near Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 8 now on the night. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
Here's Schroeder. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. One minute now into this 4th quarter. Finney Smith finds Schroeder. To the inside. Lopez with the steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Schroeder. Thomas sets a screen for Schroeder. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Clowney, good.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Milwaukee. There's the drive. The layup off target. The net shooting not great, 40% for the game. On the wing, Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Thomas. Again, the Nets for 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Trent. High post Lopez. Right outside. That's tipped. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And that one's good. Schroeder. 17 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Watching Schroeder put the team on his back has been entertaining, and he's scoring at a steady clip.
Bucks leading by 22. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Wright. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Beauchamp's checked in.
1 shot.
Free throw drops for Wright.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Finney-Smith. Thomas against Trent. Clock at 6. Shoots from the line. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Here's Beauchamp. Back to Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Claxton against Lopez. Claxton the pass to Schroeder. Outside Williams. Screen by Claxton. Bounce pass from Williams. Claxton no good. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Lopez a screen on Thomas. Back to Lopez. To the paint, here's Trent, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich comes in for Williams. And it's Johnson in for Thomas. That one misses. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting around 41% on the night. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Johnson. And here is Simmons. Launches a 3. That shot misses. Right against Schroeder. Portis with it. Right outside. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. It's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Outside Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Right, the pass to Trent. Middleton right side. Over Bogdanovich. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
A decade in the league, but no slowing down for Dennis Schroeder.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovich, buried from 15 feet out.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Giannis outside. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Free throw good. Giannis. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Prince. Rebound, Brooklyn. Schroeder's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Simmons finds Schroeder. Bogdanovich up top, guarded by Prince. Bogdanovich against Prince. Bogdanovich dishes to Simmons. Offline with his 3.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 17 points here in the second half. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Bogdanovich looking around. Off target with his 3.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Prince's shot is good.
That's a pretty nice touch there from the 6'8" Taurean Prince.
Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Rollins against Schroeder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Free throw drops for Rollins. Milwaukee making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in. Rollins hits them both. And here's Schroeder, and you have to like the way he's orchestrated their offense.
He's been a conductor out there today, keeping their offense in a flow and his teammates happy.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Schroeder kicks to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 14 points for Johnson.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Bucks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Simmons against Giannis. To the left side wing. Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Bogdanovich left side. Johnson wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Anytime the ball is headed towards Cam Johnson, he's thinking shot. It's a pretty good idea.
Giannis against Simmons. Pass to Beauchamp. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Beauchamp's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brooklyn's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Johnson with a screen on Rollins. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Prince is checked in for the Bucks. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over and taken away by Johnson. 1:33 left in the fourth. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Now here's Connaughton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Schroeder. Giannis left side, pulls up on the wing, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's 31 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Schroeder outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.